Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Y'all who got their rest with me. Man, when I say God, I thank you, I mean it. I had to be intentional. If it was like, okay, let's go. So now I'm up and at 'em. I'm about to go run my errands and go to the studio and get my backdrop ready for daycare photography. Um, Now, when I tell you I have been so trash when it comes to marketing and promo, I forgot to call Santa back. I need to do all of that today. But there's a bale of hay in front of me, and I really want this hay for this background. But y'all, I know better, and I think in my knower of all knowers, it's saying don't do this because the kids did not like the cotton that I had for snow one year. So if they didn't like cotton, which is soft in texture, I can't see them loving the bale of hay that is prickly and not soft. So I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Plus, it's messy. That's the other thing. The thing is so messy. And I don't mind cleaning it up. I'm not saying that. It just gets everywhere. So it's like, do I go buy a fake bale of hay? I would prefer a real bale of hay because they're bigger and slightly softer than the fake bales of hay. So fake bales of hay are just tinier, and yeah, I don't know. I should have turned right there, but I don't know. I think I ultimately do know. Brittany, why are you questioning yourself? I think I'm questioning myself because I know that it would be cute. That's the reality. But to be cute and have more frustrations because I have more people not liking the texture, I don't think that's worth it. And if we come to that, then I don't know. I also don't like that I'm questioning myself. Because then I'm just thinking through. I was like, I could have the boys put their foot up and lean on it, but also if they're shorter, because they're younger, they're still gonna have to sit down. Okay. Should we go walk through Hobby? Maybe we should. Maybe I should come back on this side after I get back from your drive. Lord help. Because I'm just like, it could go either way. And my ultimate goal is, my ultimate goal is to sell as many pictures as I can. And the only way that I'm selling the most pictures is by having great pictures and great smiles and calm kids. And I will be by myself. As well. All of that matters. Even though the one that I'm going to first, I always have great hands-on people with me. I don't know. Okay. I prayed while I was at the bank. And I was like, Lord, I just need that quick little peace in my spirit. And I don't have it. And the mindset behind it all is I want to be able to deliver parents great pictures with their child smiling. And if one thing can affect that I already am thinking about, it's not worth it. Because the other part of this will end up being me trying to move the bale of hay and causing more work on myself because I'm doing this by myself. Man, well, I can't wait for the day Mama can join me on these. But until then, I got to realize that I'm by myself. Yes, I have great help at this center that I'm going to first, but that's not every center. And it's just causing more work on everybody. And so I'm going without it. I am going to swing by, I'm gonna be this way. Let's walk through at home and see if I can find a kid's chair that is more, I don't know, outside-y, kid-ish. I have to consider everything when it comes to that. That's why I'm stuck with like the one chair on the ground for my babies. Like I understand that my workers, my daycare workers be like, we got to do this same chair, but we do, because babies need support. And if they need support, I can't put them in an armless chair. I can't put them in a backless chair. So they're either laying on they're laying on the floor doing tummy time, or they're sitting in my baby chair. And so that's all that I have. Yes, I could prop them in a basket, but that's the same as tummy time in my eyes. And I'm looking at all the other things of like, what if they jump? What all of that. You're not about to get overwhelmed, Brittany. But it's me making sure, like, if I put them in a chair that has them sitting up, that has their outfit being seen, because the thing that I have learned in all of this, when I came in doing like a tighter shot, like a yearbook shot, and then I realized that parents wanted to see the whole outfit until they forget that it's picture day and they don't want you to catch the feet. And trying to remember all those little details, it's what's the name? Because then I've had the thing where I'm showing too much background, and then there's ones that I don't show enough background, and it's like, I don't know what to do. And then it's like, Brittany, just do what you know. Do what you know. If they put on this whole outfit, if they have the boots that are specific to the outfit that they have on, take a picture of the whole thing. That's why I realized background doesn't matter as much, especially the higher things. Like, it's all of those little things that come into it. And then I got to make sure that I'm warm and welcome and inviting and not coming off scary. So it's just like, okay, here we are, unfolding this thing called life. But this is business. This is all of the things that end up mattering at the end of picture day. And just like I had a lady message me this week, she was like, I'm trying to get a old set of pictures, and I am intentionally leaving pictures up for like a year to almost 2 years when it comes to it, because you may not have money whenever I come to pick up pictures, but if you keep your order for them, or if you message me, I can give you your baby's code. And she had 2 children, and she was like, I was like, I only see one, and she was like, oh, he cut up, I forgot. And I was like, okay. And it's like, I hate that, because you got one of your kids' picture, you don't have your other ones. We tried, and it's not that I don't try, because I realized I was getting too sensitive last year when it's like, oh, it doesn't feel like you're trying. If you were actually there, you would see that I tried, and they tried, and I moved. And speaking of moved, I need to get more batteries in my car. Because, baby, there are times that I am remote controlling the snaps from across the room, hidden behind a door. They're like, snap, snap, snap. Like, it's the things that I try to do to make sure that you do have great pictures. So it's like, okay, Brittany, don't take this thing personal. They got me, there's a train on the track. Okay. Oh, he stopped on the track. I wonder if he's clearing all 3. Or should I go the other way and do a whole loop around? We're going to find out now. So yeah, that's where my mind is. I'm sticking with my no. And we're going to go in at home while we're here and see if they have a baby chair that we can use. Because that'd be the other thing of like, once I've been to a center a few times and for a few holidays, I'm using the same chairs over and over again, and I hate it, but I have to think something that's hype worthy and matches the background and all the things. I really think this train is covering 3. Yep, it is. So yeah, I'll pick y'all up when I get to at home or Whole Foods, one or the other. Now let me tell you, the way it feels like I'm going in circles right now is ridiculous. Okay, so there's a train on the track that's covering 3 tracks. Okay, so I really thought my drop box was on the other side of the train, but it's not. Okay, so here I am trying to drop off my FedEx packaging, but I ended up going where I needed to go. But now, with the train being on the track, the construction that's happening, I either have to go up, down, and all around. It's foolish. I be needing to hear it drop. So that I don't end up looping back around to go the opposite direction of where I need to go. Actually, thank you, Holy Spirit, I hear you. All right, we're about to go. We're just gonna go the back road to Erie Drive, because otherwise I'm going all the way back up for absolutely nothing. Okay. Y'all, it is something about today that is just off. I'm questioning myself more than I normally do. I'm like, I don't get it. I'm like, you are not about to let construction in the train frustrate you. Take a breath. Say your prayer. I had my redirection. So we're going the back way to Erie Drive. You're going to go into At Home. I wonder if they're closing our At Home. And you're going to be all right. But I'm like, what is it that, I don't know. I don't like it either. That I don't. But we were talking about friends and how we'll hold on to friendships way longer than we should. But also how we don't fight for friendships like we should. And I'm like, man, this is a great conversation, because I have fought for a friendship before. I know when B. Simone and Megan Ashley went through their thing, they were talking about going through therapy for their friendship, and I was like, I'm open to it. And it had all the other conversations going, but when you value somebody, you're willing to fight a little bit harder for them. And I got some good people in my life, and because of that, like, we may have a difference of opinion on something, but that doesn't mean that I'm not willing to fight for a friendship. And so it's just like, what do we have to do? And even with mine, like, we went to wise counsel so that we could, like, see where each one of us was in the wrong, and like how to get past this, because I did feel like it was worth getting past. Is getting past the right word? Maybe it's not as negative. It was coming off as like I didn't care, but I really do care. Overcoming this. Let's go overcoming. But I was watching, is it For My Sisters or To My Sisters? They're 2 British young ladies who have a podcast, and they both got engaged in a matter of 6 months, I want to say. Don't hold me on the timeline. But I just saw that they were back, and they were doing a welcome back episode after their break in the podcast season, and just the challenges of everybody in their own season. And it's like how you show up for the other person when you're in that same season of life. And that was my same mindset when it came to Naturally Sunny and Face Over Matter. Like, getting engaged around the same time can sometimes be a challenge, but it's also how can you operate and balance new seasons while making sure that your communication is open, because I really think communication is everything. Because I'm one of the people, I know you're going into your next season, I am in the fallback place. Like, that's you and your husband. Like, I know how I want to operate in that season. So it's like, no, I'm not going to expect you to show up how you used to show up. I'm not expecting you to answer the phone every time I need you or want you, or what we're used to. You're finding your quote unquote new normal again. And I'm finding my place in it. Because I'm also speaking from a place of never been, but how I desire and pray that it will be when my time comes. It's like, I don't want to I don't want to not have friendships when I have my husband. I feel like I need the separation. You're my husband. These are my friends. And that's also why I'm like, let me show up the way that I can show up currently in this season. So yes, I will go grab your child. Yes, I will go do whatever needs to be done because I have more flexibility in this moment. The prayer is that it won't always be like this. And if it is, I'm still going to be that person. I'm trying to figure out why am I sitting right next to my phone and I ain't feel it vibrating. I ain't hear it on my watch, nothing. I'm so Brittany. Let me tell you how disappointed I am in myself. My Whole Foods total was $173. How did we get here, bruh? I think I only had 19 items. That's the other. Oh, I did buy supplements. Supplements are 33% off right now. September 3rd through the 9th. Is today the 9th? Never mind. That was $35. So $173, y'all. 19 items. And do you see why I do curbside? First of all, I have not been in Whole Foods in a minute. Baby, that Lexus SUV is gorgeous. That might have been what Ashley was talking about. It's pretty. $173. Sweet baby Jesus. Okay. Gluten-free. And Lord, I thank you. Because I told you, this journey is more expensive. And it's not an option. That's the other part. It'd be different if it's like, oh, I just want to go gluten-free for 2 weeks. No. Forever, ever. Although we are praying. But it'll be like, oh, surprise. It's miraculously gone. $173. All right. I don't even want to go in at home now, but I'm going. Because we're over here. And I'm not doing much on your job these days. So, yeah. I'm just flabbergasted right about now. Because, really? $173? And now I'm glad I didn't get, because I gave y'all a good little tour of the things today. And I'm glad I didn't get the oatmeal cream pies. I'm too through. All right, let's go. Golly. I'm so proud of me. I walked the whole store, did not buy anything. I'm about to go to, what is this? This was at home. I'm about to go to Home Goods. It's right at 12:30, so I should be coming off of the end of the lunch rush but we'll see. I did see a couple of chairs. I'll show those to y'all. But I really want those for Christmas. But let me tell you, Dream Studio, I literally just want a prop storage area, because my love for chairs and just how a chair can change something, but when you don't have a place to put them, that's when it becomes another issue. Like, I don't know. I think the other part of like stepping out on faith when it comes to a new studio is like, it's just that fear of like, what if I get exactly what I want and it's like stupid expensive? I think that's my fear of even being like, let's make this first phone call. Plus the pressure of a realtor when you just want to see, it can be overwhelming for me. And it's like, no, I'm not trying to get you to put me in anything immediately or not what I want. I want what I want. That's just scary. And I can identify that scares me. And also, I do have the faith to believe that God can, that he will in his timing without me trying to jump ahead of anything. But what's that sweet spot of faith and reality? That I don't know right this second. Because I can't wait until, oh yeah, we're running 5 different, 5 may be excessive, but to have 3 Christmas sets and still be able to do birthdays and everything all in December, bruh. I'm just a grown girl with a dream. Cause I was sure gonna say a little girl with a dream, but no, this a grown woman dream. And even me passing by that the shopping center, I'm like, what if I'm in that kind of space where I have 4 of the places and the other 2 are like a makeup spot or a hair salon, and you get all of it done. I don't know if I ever told y'all, like when I was in college, I had a dream of a one-stop shop. So I was gonna go ahead and get my cosmetology license so that I could do so I could do hair and makeup for my session, and then they do their photo shoot. And I'm like, Brittany, you can't do your own hair. That's a fact. And oh, the dreams. And here we are, just a photographer. Excuse me, not just a photographer. And here I am doing photography only. Not over here trying to beat somebody's face and curl their hair and take their pictures. We're just gonna share the wealth, share the love. But I really thought I could do it all myself. Oh, the dreams. Told y'all I'm a dreamer. Well, who has the song? I'm a dreamer. No. Running back to me. I don't know. Because that is not the melody of the song either. Baby, I'm a dreamer. Who sings like that, bro? I don't know. Now I want to know who it is. Because it's not Maxwell. I wasn't crazy. It's Kim. I was like, who sings like that? But what makes it even funnier is that not Carlton Banks just did a Kim thing. Tell me why he always sound like that. Share my life. Like that's him. But on a good day, run me some Kim. On a day where I am frustrated, baby, it'd be like hush. But I love me some Kim. I do. I would love to see him in concert. That's what I would. I was like, I know I'm not tripping. And I wasn't. All right. So did not find a baby chair. There is one website that I can think of online that's still in business that I could check, but it's definitely not going to be here for Thursday. So, but while I was in there, I was like, why don't I give it a picnic vibe? And they're just sitting on the floor. The issue that I have, when I tell you there are so many things that I've had to learn the hard way, like if I give them a chair that's too high and their feet are kicked out, you'll see the bottom of their shoes, and bottom of shoes are not cute. So it's like I need to make sure their feet are down across at the ankle so that their soles are down. Because I saw a stool in Hobby, but I really think it's going to be too tall for 1 to 4 year olds. So I don't know. I also went into At Home. I love At Home. I'm lying. Home Goods. I love Home Goods. They are just, I don't know. It's like $20 higher than everything else, and it don't be worth the 20, but then it be cute, and it's like, if I really, really need it, then I'll go back and I'll pay it. But it just be that ounce of, this is just too much. Maybe they having a good conversation in the street, and I was trying not to be rude, but then this other car came up, and she just bust her way through. And I do agree, they should have slid to the side, but they ain't seen each other. I don't think people be paying attention to other things when they be in conversation. But they in a good conversation. Good. Alright. To the studio I go. We're gonna pull the blanket. Y'all, if you could have saw how long I stood in front of the bales of hay, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I'm not gonna do it. Girl, you ain't gotta run. That'd be me. Be like, you ain't got to. Yeah, I stood there for so long. They're $24 at Hobby. I also was looking at another pumpkin, which At Home had a cute one, but it was 40, and I was like, it's 40% off at Hobby. So yeah, it is what it is. I think what I have will work. I can either take the bench that I already have, or we can sit on the floor. One or the other, and call it a day. Oh my gosh, why did I not remember that I had stuff from the freezer section in the car? And I didn't bring the freezer with me because I didn't think I was grabbing anything. Okay, I need to be quick at the studio. I am too through. So I've got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 new backdrops. So we need to make a new crate. We need to scan it, track it, do all of that, and get it into the system. My problem is, oh, don't take me down, stool. The problem is, I don't have anywhere to put this new one. It's like I could move one of these, but I could also take it up. But taking it up is more reach for me, and that is not what I want to do. So he's empty. We're gonna use him. Move, chair. But y'all, I be holding on the cords like they're gonna come back to life. I just don't like getting rid of cords. Like, do you see how many cords this is? But I've thrown them to the side because they played me one day and I never came back to them. This just feels like money I'm trashing it. Could. I can't do it. Why do I hold on to stuff? Why, Brittany, let it go. Let it go. You ordered some more. Bruh. This just looks like cords be expensive. Why do I hold on to stuff? Let it go, Brittany. Oh, I want to pull them out the trash so bad. All right, so I'm needing to take a picture, actually, of all these backdrops. What are you? So you really finna make me unfold you all the way? Oh, that's the bow one. Am I right? Yep, it is. I ain't gonna know that though, just from my picture. I got a new, oh, this one was the one we used for Mermaid and Moana. I got a new strawberry. Ooh, I need to order them Gracie Corner cutouts. Let me tell you, Brittany just starting out. Oh my gosh. I was trying to make everything. I said I could do it all. You quickly learn. If you got to do it all, it'll make you not want to do it at all. And that's where I am. So it's like, nope. Shout out to Etsy. And this is my circus. Yes. Okay. Are you my fall one? You are fall. You're coming with me, big baby. Yes. You get to ride out with me. Okay. I'm missing some. Because that feels a little too empty. So what I love about these is that I will then scan this into the Elephant Track website, and once I tag everything, so like with the water one, I'll put water, mermaid, Moana, so that I'll know, so that if I search any of those keywords, it's going to tell me that it's in this box. And then I also label the outside with another label so that I could easily go to that one. So each box has its own name, and then this will tell me what's in each box. And it's easy for you to move stuff around. So it's those little bitty things that helps in the long run, because it's nothing more embarrassing for me than to be looking for a backdrop that's supposed to be in one spot and it's not, and I've literally wasted 5 to 10 minutes trying to find a backdrop. When time matters to me, I don't like to waste somebody else's time. All of that matters. All right, so that's that. Where are we gonna put you? Jesus, I thank you. Where did I get these from? When did I order these? Prime example. Okay. I don't remember ordering these. Or did my client give them to me? I don't know, but I have what I need. So, come back, don't fall. Can you see? Little girl. Can you tell which one I made? Look at that raggediness around the edge. But I mean, I done scuffed up her arm. Gracie done fell and scraped herself. But this just looks overall so much better. I like the vibrancy of this one, but the cutout, because it's a picture. Those little things. God, I thank you. I need to figure out what background I'm gonna put her on. Alright. Can he fit up here is the question. Quit rolling. Okay, we made it. I don't feel like figuring this out. Okay. right, let's do it. So I got the cinnamon rolls from Whole Food. It's Emily Kate's gluten-free cinnamon rolls, y'all. Let me tell you how my heart sunk. You wanna know how many carbs? 68 carbs in one. So you know what I'm about to do? I already cut one up. I'm only doing half because I got a goal. And so I'm about to cut them up and put them back in the freezer so I can just pop one and go. Actually, I should put parchment paper between, so it's just scoop, 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 Timmy. But I realized I have not had a cinnamon roll since being gluten-free. Hold on, I need to put you back in the microwave because you're a little hard. So we're gonna run that back. Hold on. I might be disappointed. I don't want to be disappointed. She was just a little hard, that was all. Okay. The ooey gooiness of it though. Okay. 12 seconds in the microwave. Okay, Emily. It's those things, bruh. Okay. It's pretty worth it. Pretty worth it. Not mad at you, Emily Kate. And just them carbs. It's just golly. Let me go add an extra 30 minutes to my hula hoop in the day. I tell you, I miss the little things. It ain't nothing but a cream cheese pound cake. But I don't even think I want to try to make it gluten-free. Like, you know how some battles you'd be like, it ain't worth it. I don't think that's worth it. Because yes, I miss it. But I also don't know if the struggle of trying to get it right gluten-free is worth it. That's a word. Oh, look how pretty they are. So I think I've been cutting them too far because I normally cut and like the leaves come off, but I left them in there this time. That way it looks better. How stinking cute. They're just beautiful. I'll put these at the front door. And I'm gonna go cut my sister's. Don't talk about me, but I was looking for the hay. But you all know, Mama is a Black Santa lover, and I have to grab them early. And I'm the red bird for my daddy, so I got the new ones they had this year. I forgot about this one. Look how cute he is. He was only 20. I can't do it. Bruh, I used to love these glasses. And then they told me I look like Lavender from Matilda because of like my cheeks. It's just the cheeks. And now I only wear them at the house. Oh my gosh. And I can't unsee it. That's the other problem. I love my little round glasses. Anyway, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Let me tell you, I came in hot. Not sorry. I was looking for a book of the Bible, and I was like, tell me you've been in children's ministry the majority of your life when you bust out with singing the books of the Bible song just so you can get to the book that you actually need. I'm like, Brittany, I'm Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges. I'm like, Brittany. And I was so serious, but I was like, that's how we did it, y'all. Oh my gosh. I never took those kids to the Okay, I'm gonna have to get them gift cards. We were supposed to go to what's Drew Brees? Surge, if they learn the books of the Bible. And we never got our dates locked in. I had like 5 kids that learned the entire books of the Bible. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to get them gift cards. Because we were trying to get on everybody's calendar and it never worked. I got baseball this day. Oh, I feel so bad. I think like 3 of them are not in children's church anymore. It's been like 2 years. That's crazy. Thank you for bringing it back to my remembrance, Holy Spirit. What did I come to tell y'all? I don't know now. That messed me up. Them kids gonna be like, she just lied to us, made us memorize this for nothing. Yeah, I should just get them a gift card to Surge. I need to write that down so I don't forget. Hold on. All right, I got that written down. Now let me tell you. Okay, first of all, I'm still mad at myself for even doing that return to Whole Food. Like I should have paid the $12 to ship it from the other place in that Whole Food, because 12 and 173 don't equate to me. But let me tell you, it's the here's the journey of gluten-free. That is the struggle. You see somebody say something about something, and you're like, let me find it. And then when you find it, you get it. And then when you get it, you don't like it. That's just part of the battle. It's part of the battle. So I see that somebody was like, Costco has the big box of Everybody Eat. It is a cheeseless thin. Brown rice flour, potato starch, extra virgin olive oil, all of the good things, okay? It's all about clean, baked, not fried. You can take these to school because you ain't got to worry about no allergies. Cool beans. And mind you, Cheez-Its is coming out with a gluten-free Cheez-It in 2026. So we one step closer. And shout out to them for trying. It's the try. Y'all, look at this. Just, let me just see. It's thin. It's, When I tell you it tastes like nothing. It tastes like nothing. And it's just like, And so I was like, I'm going to try it with some spinach dip because I don't know. I don't even know if it's going to help with the spinach dip. Because the ultimate thing is, now it's 21 carbs for the package. At least be keto and not taste like nothing. I'm the struggle. And then I bought the little mini packs because I was like, oh, I'm going to put them in the car. Keep it on the go. No, I don't want it. Shout out to it being women on. But the disappointment was so real yesterday. Mom's like, I know, it just, I don't know. They tried. That they did. I was supposed to be telling you something else and I don't remember. Yeah, I'll be back. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Who ran it early? Me. I'm about to go sweep by the studio because why did I not remember to grab some of the pumpkins? Like, I didn't even think about them. I was too focused on this hay. I'm not doing the hay. I picked up a blanket. I picked up a bench that I forgot that I had. And we're finna roll with it. I got my baby cedars. And Lord, go before me. Let everybody come in calm, cool, collected. Let it be a good day. It ain't too hot. It ain't too cold right now. All the things. Give us all the fall vibes. In Jesus' name. Today gonna be a good one. It's the beginning. Man. Girl. It's the moment of being like, these are the days that I prayed for. 14 years. God, I thank you. I don't ever want to take the opportunity to do something that I love, to be capturing moments that often pass by too quickly, and to just get some high fives and some hugs from little kids. Bye, y'all. Baby, let me tell you, sitting in the reality of moments, how can I say that better? Oftentimes, I will have these dreams and these visions of places and desires that I dreamed of in my life. But it was something about sitting in that kitchen this morning and realizing that I am literally sitting in a dream that I prayed for. Like, running a business is tough. And it's been plenty of seasons. Little girl, thug it out. Golly. There's been plenty of seasons where it just didn't go how I wanted to go, didn't make the money that I wanted to make. And just like I go back to the video about wearing business as a badge of honor, I can look back at those years and be like, I was doing something every day, but I don't see anything that I can show. I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't see much that I can show from it. And so to be in this place, in this space, in this season, it's just a blessing. We were talking about not being able to do certain things in certain seasons, and I was like, it's real. Like, you quickly realize that things like your nails and your hair and doing the extravagant things that you did at one time, it may be a moment that you won't be able to do that for a season. And I think sometimes we forget that, I hear you, Lord. We forget that it may be a season where we can't do something, but we're only doing it to set us up for a season where we can. I feel like I can say it better, but I don't have it. No, that may be where we need to leave that. Because you're going to have to sacrifice some things. I really believe that I had the faith to believe that I was going to be where I am right now in year one. It's like, girl, boo, don't nobody know you. Don't nobody know your name. Your name doesn't carry any weight because you haven't gone through anything. That's like one of my clients. I normally see them every year around Christmas because I think the baby's birthday is maybe a week before. Did I say Christmas? I mean Halloween. The baby's birthday is a week before Halloween. And so I'm so used to seeing them. And it's like I haven't seen them maybe this last year. And it's just like I want to reach out and be like, hey, I miss you. But it's also like, girl, she could find somebody else to take the pictures. And so you don't want to be so clingy or needy. It's just I've spent 7 birthdays with them, and now it's like, oh, I miss them. And it could be anything. Like the service that I provide is a luxury. It is not a necessity, and I get that. And I am blessed to be in a place where when they do want those pictures, my name is in the consideration. And I wish I could like go back and list every one of my clients because I just want to pray over everybody. Man, the journey's not easy. But nobody said it would be easy. It's worth it. We had a question last night about when have we seen the Lord? Nope, that wasn't how the question went. I can't picture the question right now. But the answer that came out of it is when the Lord opens that door and you're able to walk in it. And I was like, yes, the Lord will open the door and you're able to walk in it. I don't think that him opening the door and you walking in it necessarily says that the journey will be easy. I've had some doors open and it's still hard after the door is open. And it's just like, okay. My skin is not welcomed in every space. My gender is not welcomed in every space. But the spaces and places where I'm supposed to be, yeah, sometimes I got to prove myself. And for me, me having to prove myself just triggers my insecurities on another level. And it's like, Brittany, walk in there like you know. Like, walk in there. Like, even to the point where like somebody will be like, well, can you just... can you teach me? Can I shout out to you? And I'm like, I'm the one that's untaught. So I feel like I have no worth in letting somebody shout on me. I can only tell you what I've learned in these 14 years. And it's like, Brittany, that also carries weight. But it's because I don't have every technical term down packed. I'm like, I feel like I can't. How do we get here? I don't know. Bye, y'all. Play with it if you want to. Shout out to Aisha because... I was like, first of all, I thought I had an appointment this week and I didn't. And so she be fussing at me, but I was like, hey, if you have room for me, can I get in? Then she saw me after doing daycare today. She's like, what we doing? I was like, you got time for it, Perm? She's like, I was gonna make time. Cause I just knew that's what I had booked for. And I did. And it's those moments, because I be like, I don't ever want to use anybody. That's my whole thing. I appreciate people for what they do. I value what they do. So it's not like I'm trying to play with your time. But the way she be fussing at me, so I just asked. And I did 2 big asks this week. And yet, both of them paid off. And I'm just like, whew, all right. It also puts me in the practice of just asking. The worst they can do is say no, and then you figure out another plan. But I'm getting better. But I feel like I'm back. Told you, ain't nothing like a haircut though. Jesus. Back to life, back to reality. So I'm about to go home. I need to edit 2 things. Prep these daycare pictures, and then there's something else I'm supposed to be doing. I need to order this banner. I need to text that lady back. Let me remember all of that when I get home, Lord. Amen. So I wasn't supposed to be going back in nobody's store after Whole Foods this week. But catfish was on sale at Brookshires and I needed it. And so in order to not do a curbside for that one thing that wasn't going to hit the... No, I don't think Brookshires has a minimum. Could have saved it. But when I pass by, there's just brands that you know are typically gluten-free. And I saw the pipcorn, made me circle back after I did it. And they have the fries, and I see on the back that they have cheese balls and twists and corn dippers, all gluten-free, baked not fried. And my happiness is the fact that they're like my other ones. The what's the brand? I don't know the brand right off the top of my head. But I just saw them. They used to be like $2 a bag. It's not the cheese guys, but it's the other little, is it Chester's? Maybe. But they no longer have a gluten-free tag on them, and I'm not sure why or when, but they don't. So I'm not risking it. But a little gluten-free on the bottom corner, don't play with it. And they're good. But they put me in the vibe of it. So I was happy when I saw that. I was like, okay, now let me go find it on Amazon. That's it. That's how you gotta do it. Okay, attempt number 2. It feels like I could fly away. But you... Why is it this right here? Can y'all see that? From the side, it's cute. No, it's not. Bruh, it feels like my eyes are so heavy. Okay, maybe I should wear my non-scarred side. This eye has been bucking lately, and I be like, why? Maybe I should wear a lash on him and not one on him, because he look even lazy. He looks so lazy. Like, the side shot is cute because you can see the... Baby, my eyes feel heavier than a mug. This would get irritated. Girl, where this pimple came from? How rude. Okay, it's just magnetic. What a bottom. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, maybe it's the top. Oh my gosh. The panic was real. See that I just look so... I look heavy. Oh man, I forgot I had a contact in. Oh my gosh. See, I really don't. This little eye looks so weird. Oh my gosh. I do see the difference in like here, but that's it. Yeah, where these random pimples coming from? Okay. Oh, Lord. That ain't the... Girl, that's your lash. Okay, there go the bottom. What a top. Okay. What the heck? We just gonna have to be what it is. They just feel so heavy. Look, my eyes look bigger. Oh, the journey. Cause who done did all of this? I done recorded 2 videos. Who struggled to record that? First of all, let's back up. Hold on. Okay. I done recorded 2 videos today. I really want to do this 3rd one. I'm feeling some type of way. Cause I'm not trying to make, what am I trying to say? I don't wanna offend anybody that I love. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm definitely overthinking the conversation. A fact is a fact, though. That's what it is. If it applies to you, I'm sorry. Poor babies. Poor babies. Locked up. We're just gonna keep them right there. But I'm glad I didn't try to record in them, because baby, I would have been like, Brittany, what you bucking for? Because my eyes feel heavy. I did try new mascara today though. I think what I'm noticing is that my wand matters. So, ooh, can I buy just a pack of wands? Shut up. I think I have some for the studio. Because this one was a little tighter than my other one. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I don't. That's not my ministry. Give me some lipstick and call it a day, and some earrings. That's all she wrote. Yeah, I really want to record this other video. I just don't want to offend somebody that I love, even if a fact is a fact. But I have been praying, so maybe the Lord will give me my words, or He'll tell me not to. One or the other, baby. Let me tell y'all. I'm in the car, talk to a friend, and the way the Lord was like, "Hush," I said, "Oh, this different," because I had already told y'all I'm not talking as much because I'm like, let's pray first. But like, I'm in mid voice memo, and it was like, hush, hush, and I'm like, okay, Lord, let me be quiet. And it literally just be, I'm rambling, sorry. It literally be moments where it's like, nobody asked your opinion in this moment, but it's just, you be talking and be like, oh, let me tell you what I think about this. It's like, nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. They told you what they were about to do. Cool beans. Just like my neighbor, she has some croutons that she's about to plant. And I told Mama, I was like, the way mine is fickle, it's no way that mine would survive outside with the rain and the weather change. But mine be in the window now. One day it's like this, the next day it's like this, the next day 2 leaves are gone. You'd be like, what happened? But I was like, I really wanted to tell her. It was like, no, that's her house. That's her decision on what she's gonna put in her yard. I'd be like, I get it. But I sure want to be like, hey, that might not. It was like, hush. I hear you, Lord. I'll be quiet. And that I will. So I am getting ready to, oh man, I'm getting ready to turn around these daycare pictures. I said I was gonna do it in the morning, but if I start now, actually, here's what had happened. I recorded church announcements. I recorded 2 videos for myself. I struggled running the church announcements because there was one thing about church anniversary, and the way I was trying to freestyle it, it was beating me up, and I was like, I gotta get it right, so I got it right. But it took me way more takes than it normally does. And I don't prefer to use a teleprompter when I do them because I feel like my eyes just be reading. My eyes be moving too much, and I'm like, I know I already blink 1,000 times, so it's like, nope. But I struggle, but I got it. And then I went to go take some pictures of myself, but I didn't love my outfits. I wish I would have had. How rude. I do have a white backdrop here. It's like sometimes I want to have everything I have at the studio, and it's like, no, Brittany, that's wasteful. But I do have my favorite. Yellow here. So that's what I ended up doing pictures on. I just didn't love at all. But you know what I do love? Look at that earring. Man, Koi, she just came out with a clutch. Bruh. I'm not even a purse girl, but that clutch is so pretty. Now, my hands are huge, so that clutch gonna still look what's the name, but her pieces are chef kiss. Like, if she come out with a bag bigger than what she already has, I want it. That bad boy gonna be 300 at least, maybe 4. But would I splurge? I possibly would. It's the details of her stuff. But I'm just rambling. Bye, y'all. Okay, so while I start this editing process, I don't know why I just got sleepy though. I'm like, girl, it's fake sleep. Because I promise you, the moment I lay down, it's going to be like, mind is alert and ready to go. It's like, no, girl, that's not what we're doing right now. So I'm going to stick to it and at least start the process. And then as long as I have it done by noon today, rather, it's technically Friday. As long as I have it by noon, then I'm good to go. Printer will do what it does. So we've been talking about dating apps. So I'm currently using Upward, and I really think because I'm in a smaller city, that's why it's trash. Because like the people that are in my network radars, that ain't the right word, radar, they'd be like 200 miles away. So I'm like, I'm excited to see what it's like when I go to Dallas to see if it's gonna be different, because I mean, it'd be 200. Like when I say 200, 200 to 500, I'm just like, that's not close. That's not close. But I have had, Brittany, if you're gonna talk, you gotta be able to talk and work. Otherwise, I need you to hush. Okay, here we go. I was so serious. But I also have had, I want to say 3 or 4 people mention Facebook dating lately. When I tell you, I mean what I say what I mean, I mean what I say when it comes to Facebook. Oh, I am nervous about it. I'm telling you, Facebook just feels like all of the people that have known me my entire life, and it's like, that ain't what I want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Like, it ain't it. It ain't it at all. And so I'm just like, is this what this is? Because I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But my subscription for Upward will be up next month, I believe. And I'm like, that was a waste of money. But I tried. Can't say I didn't try. That'd be the other part. It's like, these things don't be cheap. Because I thought it was way more than it should have been. But also, network and radar could matter in all of that. So, it could be what it is. But we'll see. I'll be in Dallas before my time is up. For sure. We were talking about getting flown out or flued out. who said flew out? Somebody said flew out. I just don't remember who. And I was like, I can't just be up and going somewhere because, baby, something is expected for these trips. And I don't need you to get your expectations up. I don't. I'm out here trying, giving you the best that I got. I ain't trying to give you all that I got. Please and thank you. That's not what we doing. Oh, but everybody ain't on one accord. I can tell you that. You better have clear communication. So I ain't trying to get nowhere, get stuck nowhere. Nope. Y'all, let's talk about traveling. Let me know in the comment section, what was that first big trip that you took when you got grown? Like, where'd you go? My 21st birthday, me and my best friend went to Vegas. Baby, why we missed our flight home? Had to buy a whole nother ticket. My suitcase was too heavy. My wheels broke. I have broke so many suitcases. It's ridiculous. I'm ashamed. I remember we were docking in New Orleans and the wheel fell off my suitcase. We were close to the mall. We had to go to the mall, buy a suitcase. And I'm like, see this right here? Plus, being young, you will use your rent money, your bill money to go on a trip, come right back and then be like, what am I supposed to do? Don't do that. Make sure you plan properly because, baby, to be young. You be like, why did I do this? I should have never. No, you shouldn't. Make sure before you go on that vacation that you got extra money because, baby, life be hitting. Do you hear me? Life hits while you having the time of your life. Be like, You know how expensive that plane ticket was? Bruh. I'm like, They messed up my whole Vegas experience. I don't even want to go back and try to redo. That I don't. Nope. I want another trip with my bestie, but a redo, man, that messed up my whole experience. Like, this ain't what we doing. Because why? We were taking the shuttle back. We did not realize the shuttle was going to stop at every spot that it was supposed to stop on the way. Whether somebody was getting picked up or not. Oh, baby. To our surprise, we were supposed to be at the airport 2 hours ago. Yeah. Nah. To be young and say, we're going to go do this. The foolishness. That was my first big trip without. I want to say that was my first big trip without my parents. Like, we went to New Orleans without my parents, but grown, 21, cutting up. We did not cut up, actually. We just two little church kids in Vegas. Don't even think we played a slot machine. Oh my gosh. Good times, good memories. Good morning. We're in the same spot. Actually, we're not. I did go to sleep. I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted because I underestimated how long it was going to take me to process those pictures. So I think I went to bed at 3, woke up at 9, had my quiet time, and came straight to the computer because I needed to not drop it off, but I needed to submit my order by 12. And it took me a little over an hour just to process pictures. And these are the little things that I must pay better attention to. So I'm using a QR code system for my kids. Okay, so I'm taking the picture with the QR code. I'm taking a picture of the QR code okay, slow down, Brittany. I have a roster from the daycare. for the school. I then tie each student to a QR code. So I'm taking a picture of the QR code, taking a picture of the student. This allows me to not have to go in and manually identify every child. Because baby, we need to talk about that on another video. Because when I first went into daycares, I had no clue what I was doing. And oh man, that please, because that's a necessary conversation. Let's add that to the notes. Bruh, it's so many things. Hold on, because my mind is rolling. If I could tell you how I used to do it, and I will. I'm not gonna gatekeep nothing. The journey, the process, like every single thing. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And then when you find the right system that works for you, game changer. Like the last thing that I would love is if I could have a like barcode scanner, like at the grocery store. That's what I would really want, so that I'm not having to worry about if I got a good shot, which is the problem that I had yesterday. I'm taking a picture of the QR code, but if there's any bowing in my paper, it won't scan the actual code. But I got smart on this last time, and I put each child's student number at the top. So even if it started bowing, I can still see their number easily because the number matters over anything. Okay, that's for another day. But it took me an hour because I didn't take good pictures of their QR code yesterday. And that's where I have to realize, Brittany, slow down in the things that matter so that you won't be upset with yourself like you are right now, which I'm going to give myself grace. But it was wasted time. And if I could have skipped that wasted time, we would have a whole different story right now. So I'm just like, okay. So that is the first thing on the to-do list that is done. I'm about to email my printer. I'm about to text Santa Claus, and we're about to get that going because I was supposed to set up Christmas mini sessions last week and I didn't. All on me. So I'm about to handle all of that little bitty business. I'm about to make my menu for this week. What else? Go ahead and add my groceries to the order. See if mom needs anything. And that's it. I had another video I wanted to record, but I don't think I'm going to do it today because I also want to go ahead and do all of my church work today so that all of that's done because I'm celebrating a friend's birthday tomorrow. And baby, who don't be out at night is me. Who don't be out at night is me. So knowing that it starts at 9 p.m., struggling already. Like, I'm just like, okay, we're going to put an hour in. That's how you know. But I'm just like, I also know what I got to do Sunday. And I also know I got to go to church on Sunday. So we got to do what we got to do. Celebrate my people and be responsible. So that's what's about to happen. So yeah, I just wanted to pick y'all up, say good morning. I got to edit y'all at some point. Shoot. You're not going to overthink this. Step by step, day by day. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go step by step. I have my list. Because why? I brain dumped last night, baby. I would have had to pay for that doggone program. I told y'all. But it was necessary because what was I doing? I had maxed out while I was talking to a friend. And I was like, Brittany, it's beneficial. Yes. Do I like the $15? No. Because I already want to add on another Patreon. This doesn't matter. But it's all of those little things. I'm like, shoot. But here we are. So we are going to finish submitting. Yes, my order is submitted. I'm waiting on the confirmation email, which normally takes 10 minutes. But we are clearing 12 o'clock. So that's what matters. Let's email the printer and let's text Santa Claus. Yeah. Let's do it. So we rocking and we rolling. Pictures are done. I text Santa Claus. I need to send out invoices and actually I should go eat. That's probably what I should do before I do that. I want to go ahead and do I think I'm going to go ahead and do my church work first. Am I? I don't know. I'm going to say yes. So first of all, pause. If you want to try the Wispr Flow app, there is a link in my description. I did not know I could tie this to my desktop computer. Game changer. But the only issue is I'm doing the Mac Mini and all of my ports are taken. So I need to add a dongle to it. But I already have a lot of cords. So I currently have my headphones tied to my computer, and then I have my earbud tied to my phone because I hate when they cross wires. That will irk me in a heartbeat. But like it lets me use my function button on my keyboard to talk things through on the computer. So I was like, that's nice. So we're gonna see what that's like. So yeah, I think we're gonna go eat first. Or yeah, let's eat first. It just give me a clear mind. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll be back. That moment when you have a core memory that flashes and it just brings you so much joy. I was sitting here talking about I got responsibilities, and for some reason it took me back to Rugrats responsibilities, and I'm like, Brittany, why did that go there? I don't know, but the joy that bad boy gave me just now, pure core memory unlocked. We had some good shows, y'all. We had some good shows. Rugrats, man, I love me some Rugrats.